We got lists. And here's the one. Here are the ones. Oh, man, the ones that are created using the thoughts of unnamed coaches and executives. Those are chef's kiss. Mike Sando of The Athletic every single year has a list that everybody's focused on. We're all focused on this list because it's 50 unnamed coaches and executives and people involved in the NFL tiering quarterbacks. 5 tiers. You don't want to be a 5th-tier quarterback. You just don't. There are none this year. There are 4 tiers of quarterbacks as voted on by 50 NFL coaches and executives, 10 head coaches, 15 coordinators, 10 executives, 4 quarterback coaches, 3 coaching/analytics individuals, and a partridge in a freaking pear tree. And tier 1 quarterbacks are those, as described by Mike Sando, is someone who can carry his team each week. The team wins because of him. He expertly handles pure passing situations. He has no real holes in his game. Mahomes 1, Burrow 2, Allen 3, Aaron Rodgers 4.
Really?
Justin Herbert 5.
What are we doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing?
Aaron Rodgers is the 4th best quarterback this year? Come on.
Same number as his MVPs. 2 of them coming from just 2 and 3 years ago. Just 2 seasons ago. Best player in the NFL.
No, it's
Tom Last year. Not so much. Not so much.
Quarterbacks is 19 and 15 in his career, Brockman, and yet he's
Justin Herbert,
tier A.
You're talking about Justin Herbert?
Yeah, win a game on his own.
25 and 24. But yes, I see your point.
Justin Herbert.
I meant the last 2
Everybody
years
loves him. Everybody loves him, and good for reason. I'd take him.
Justin Herbert is more skilled than Aaron Rodgers right now?
He's not, according to this list. Aaron Rodgers is more, according to these folks. Now, this is a list. These are lists.
I love lists.
Here's my problem. Tier 2 quarterbacks, as described.
Now we got a little something.
Okay. Tier 2 quarterbacks, as described by Mike Sando, are someone who can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently. He can handle pressure, pure passing situations and doses, and possesses other dimensions that are special enough to elevate him above tier 3. He has a hole or 2 in his game. And number 6 on that list, in front of Lamar, Trevor Lawrence, Dak, Stafford, Watson, and Cousins, is Jalen Hurts. Let me land here for a moment.
Please do.
Have we not learned about Jalen Hurts yet? What have we not learned about Jalen Hurts?
Don't doubt him.
Yet. Do we not account for his makeup and his ascent and the number of times he has been doubted and what he did last year? Are we saying he's not a tier 1 quarterback? How in the world is that guy not one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and on a certain day or two, he could be better than Mahomes? You betcha. And that day, damn near, was Super Bowl Sunday last year. What this guy did last year is as tier 1 as you can get for a quarterback in the NFL. He is a major problem. And what he did with his legs is what everybody talks about, obviously. But what he did in the passing game to A.J. Brown is something else. You could put that list up one more time of tier 1 quarterbacks as well, and none of them have what Hurts did in the Super Bowl on their resume and may never. And I took a photograph of this on Super Sunday last year. First quarterback in NFL history to rush for 2 or more touchdowns and throw another in a Super Bowl. And I took this photograph not only to recall this stat later on the Monday show, but also just to note that was before halftime. And this is on Super Sunday when everyone's like, how's Hurts going to handle this big moment, this pressure? And I know he put the ball on the turf at one point in a huge turnover that led to points for Kansas City. He did it at every possible way last year. a defensive coach, because, I always look at these things to see who's going to crap on somebody anonymously. And Hurts in the profile, this is as bad as it got, which wasn't so bad after all. But a defensive coach quoted here, so I guess one of the coordinators. It was a big conversation last year. If Hurts does not play well, they're going to draft another quarterback. But I remember after seeing him going, this dude can play. I thought he was a much better drop back passer than what people were saying. I told our guys, man, this quarterback is good. And I take that as he's even overcoming the doubts within his own organization. Remember he said that? Was that right before the Super Bowl or after? Was it after he won the NFC Championship game? Keep on doubting him. When he said, even people in this town didn't believe I could do it. I saw that. I'm like, how is this guy not tier 1? How is he not? So this is a big season again for Jalen Hurts, and you're just feeding his fire. Just feed it. You're just stoking it. Look out. Look out. Look out, because A.J. Brown is going to be better, and look out because Devontae Smith is going to be better, and look out because Dallas Goedert's going to be better. Look out, Jason Kelsey came back. Look out. You know who's going to be really, really good this year? All the Georgia Bulldogs that they drafted. Ooh. Not this year. So last year. Jordan Davis, apparently healthier than ever before. He dropped the weight. He knows what's what in the pros. Jacoby Dean, I think, is as healthy as before. These guys know how to win. I'm just saying, don't give them fuel to the fire. And tier 1, tier 2, who cares? I get it. I can't believe that somebody out there saw what Hurts did last year and thinks that he still has. Does he have something to prove? I guess what he has to prove is
you can do it again.
Is it to do it again, or does he have something to prove? Like game on the line, championship on the line. Can he do it in a 2-minute drill to lead his team for a comeback win? We got robbed of that last year, as we all know, by a yellow flag. Yeah. We got robbed of that. Not to go down memory lane in a way that folks could be in Philadelphia breaking out in hives. I don't know, man.
Well, that did suck. But yes, to your point, Rich, do it without your feet. That's what the pure football purists want to see.
But that's
in the pocket, 2-minute drill, lead an 80-yard drive.
If you think that Jalen Hurts needs to prove it that he doesn't do it with his feet anymore, you didn't watch him last year.
But that's the only reason why he's not tier 1.
One of the best moments of the Super Bowl this year that led to that statistic being put up on the scoreboard. Rushed for 2 touchdowns and threw another. The touchdown he threw to A.J. Brown. That ball in the air was truly one of the most amazing throws I've ever seen. And it was going away from me. I was sitting in the end zone that he was throwing away from. He put that where only A.J. Brown could go get it. And he was like throwing against. He was throwing it. He was running for his life, and he found that guy. All right. I'll take him. In tier 1. He's a tier 1 guy. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.